guys, TinaGale here, and today I'm going to be doing a layout using some product from PaperHouse Productions. So I am on part of their ambassador team. So you can go back through my playlist and there's one just for PaperHouse and you can see some of the projects that I've created for them as well as on their blog. So today I'm going to be using this new collection called Discover USA. And I want to show you a little bit of everything that goes in here. So there's 10 papers, and there's a sticker sheet and a puffy sticker sheet in their collection. So you get everything that you need to start creating. So this is all about the United States. So it's all the different regions, and there's cut aparts on one side. So here is one that's kind of all about the South, Texas, kind of, and it's got this gorgeous wood grain on the back, and I think this is what I'm going to be using today for my background. Then this one that looks like the pavement, and the back side has cars with the suitcases on top, geotags, arrows, and kind of signs and speedometers or little gauges that you would see in a vehicle. This one's all about the mountains, so again, a cut-apart sheet, and the back side's this gorgeous plaid. I love this color scheme here. This one is all about the South, more like Georgia and that direction. Again, cut-aparts. The back side is this fun green. Then there's also these that are realistic photos. So this one is The Road is Life. And this is really gorgeous. It would be easy and fast to put a layout together just using this, and you could put photos up here and kind of build a cluster in your embellishments, carrying across the page. And another cut apart sheet, all about road tripping, and then a diagonal striped. Then there's this fun one with the US map, and then all of the states spelled out in different fonts. The back side is this fun two-toned orange with arrows. Another cut apart for the West Coast and the beach. The back side's a two-tone blue, wavy. Another one on the East Coast beach life. And this great navy striped with white. And a red checkerboard, kind of like a tablecloth. So this is all about your Midwest and your farm country, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, places like that. And then this is the sticker sheet that comes in the collection. So you have a large uppercase in white, and then a small block letter that's uppercase that's on the navy blue, and then some border strips and little labels with words, some journaling blocks. Lots of fun. And then the puffy stickers that go in this collection are these here. And I love their puffy stickers. I love the dimension that they have. So there's some mountains, that same kind of gauge. And then some little icons for different areas of the United States that you could use. So all of that comes in this collection here. Then there's a few other things I wanted to show you. This is their printed acetate piece. Let me turn this over. So it's a blue foil. And again, it has the Midwest, the beach, so there's phrases on all of it. You can see I've used a little bit here, but super fun to use those. They also have these 3D stickers, so they're already pop dotted up for you. Another one of the map, and then Discover the USA. So be sure to check out all the different things that they have to scrapbook all of your vacations this summer. I had 3 photos that I wanted to get scrapped of a little day trip that our family took last summer for a little outing, and they are all kind of outside pictures, and so I wanted to pull the green and the blue out from this collection. I love this plaid paper. It really shows off all the different colors and stuff. So that was the one that I kind of started with, and then I picked out the green and the blue paper here to go along with it. I knew when I saw the wood grain background, I wanted to use that for my back paper. So here are my photos. I ended up taking, actually it's 3 photos for the other one and then the one large one. So I kept one 4x6, and the other ones I made the larger one of my daughter, like a 3x4. And then I had 2 that were just kind of close up. It's of the dinner that we had and the little table centerpiece. So I kind of shrunk those down to about a 2 by 2, maybe just a little bit wider than the 2-inch, because I really wanted to include all of them so that it would just remind us of everything about the event. This is an outdoor amphitheater that we've been to before when the kids were smaller, but last year we just made a list of different places that were within driving distance that we wanted to do, and this was one of them. So we actually waited until the very last night that it was showing, and we're like, we got to go if we're going to go. So, and they have like a catfish dinner that you can do before the show. So we just decided to do everything that they had to offer. And so on the table, the amphitheater, the show is about Jonah, and the title of it's The Man Who Ran. And so they're little table centerpieces. It's kind of hard to tell in that photo, but it's a whale. And I just thought it was really cute. So I wanted to get a picture of it the day that we were there and wanted to include it on my scrapbook page. So what I'm doing here is, since I had basically what would seem like 3 photos, I was really trying to figure out how could I get them all on the page. So I want your attention really drawn to the large 4x6. So I moved it off where it would be half on the wood grain and half on the green to really draw your eye in. And then, of course, the next one of my daughter with her dinner, I wanted it to be kind of secondary. And so I pushed it over, and I wanted it kind of on top of the photo, but then I struggled back and forth, and it's like, no, because the 4x6 is the main, so I'm going to tuck it up underneath a little bit. But I tried to place that blue paper through it and on the side there so that it would really draw your eye across to her. And then I'm also looking at the design. The 3 photos together kind of make a triangle. So that was another thing that was forcing my decision, or not forcing, but guiding my decision as to how I wanted the photos laid around. And I just tucked the plaid paper underneath that green, and I had cut it originally the full length, and then I was like, why did I do that? I really wanted that one 3x4 card for my journaling, so I just cut off the little pieces that were actually going to show and tucked them in underneath. And then I'm just ready to embellish. And so here is where I started writing the title, and I was going to put Jonah. And my daughter comes in and she's like, but it was called The Man Who Ran. And so I'm like, okay, fine, we'll change the title. So I put Man Who Ran. And I decided to put it up on top of the photo here. And I debated back and forth as to whether to butt it up against the 4x6 photo and run it backwards. But in the end, I knew that there was still going to be one word up on top, and it was going to really make this top line, this is hard to describe. It was going to bounce and then go down to the photo and then up again over on the other embellishments, and I didn't really like the look of that at all. So I decided to keep it vertical and just center it, and then that draws your eye down the page there. So it's really drawing on the plaid paper. It's also drawing your eye into her face, because her face is lighter and brighter than the rest of that photo, and then the white letters. So that's kind of what guided my decisions there. And then I really wanted some more things pointing, and so I found those little, I think they're probably photo corners, but pointing arrows. And I had this other embellishment sticker sheet from PaperHouse that was these cork pieces. So I included one up there because the awesome is one of the corks. So I wanted to put a cork piece in each one of the embellishment areas. And I really had thought that I wanted to use that arrow, but it just wasn't working. It was messing up my little triangle. It was distracting. And I definitely wanted to use the little blue embellishment. It's that blue metallic, and it says "You Are Here." And I wanted it to play off the flag one that was up at the top right, and I had the blue at the top left. So then when I looked at the cork sheet, I saw the one that was this little star circle shape, and so that fit really well up underneath that blue, and so that I got to pull the cork in but keep that circular shape there, and that kind of breaks up all the blockiness that I have going on as well. Then I wanted just a little bit behind the photos because it seemed just a little bit too plain, and so I just cut off a strip from this 3x4 cut apart with all the different blues and the greens, and then just tucked one on each side of the photos. And to me, that really helped kind of pull that back into the photos as well. So everything that I do, all the decisions I was making, was to draw your eye into the photos and the story that was to be told. And on this layout, I did ink all of the edges with Walnut Stain from Tim Holtz, and it's been a while since I inked all my pages. Well, okay, face it, it's been a while since I scrapbooked, but even before I'd kind of gotten out of scrapbooking from going to school, I hadn't really been inking all the corners of my pages. I used to always do that. But even though I'd inked them, I wanted them just a little bit more prominent. So I got my brown pen out and kind of just loosely drew around the edges of the paper. And then I'm just putting my journaling on here, talking about the night and waiting till the last night of it to see it. And that's going to pretty much finish it up. Be sure to check out PaperHouse. I'll have all the links down below. You can check out their blog. I have a playlist with all of the videos that I've done for them that you can check out if you want to see more of their products. And here are some close-ups. So thanks so much for watching, and I will be back on Sunday with a special YouTube hop. So be sure to come on back Sunday for a new layout. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.